So I'm not sure where you're getting about the beating down of women, unless if maybe you've seen some of my older videos where I definitely was getting harsher and stuff, but actually the scriptures just show us though that we're supposed to be teaching on the women. You know, as a woman, the scriptures show like you teach the women, that's how you become a maidservant. You teach the women and the children the truth. I don't know if you've read Titus 2, and I believe it's verses 3 to 5, but basically it explains like how the older women, so that means it could be literal older women, but it's really about those who are mature in the faith, to teach those, the younger women, who are newborn in the faith, how they're supposed to be, right, as a biblical woman. And then, you pass it on to other women. That's what the scriptures show. So that's why my videos, if you see them a lot, are addressed to women, not to beat them down, but because even in 1 Timothy, sorry, that's my dog, even in 1 Timothy 2, because even in 1 Timothy 2:11 through, sorry baby, through 14, it shows that the one who was deceived upon transgression was Eve. Now you're right, Adam did sin. His sin was he put Eve's word above God's word. And when he did that, that was very wrong of him to do, because he was not the one who was deceived. But that still doesn't change the fact, as women though, we are the vessels who are more easily deceived. And I really hope that what I said is making sense, but also there's a promise even in 1 Timothy 2:15, like if you have children through childbearing, you can be sanctified through it. But yeah, the reason why it seems like maybe I'm beating them down, it's not. It's because we're supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves. I mean, I definitely will admit there probably have been videos where um I was speaking harshly and not the way possibly how he wants me to speak. Um, but I don't think in that particular video I was beating down any women, so I'm not really sure like what aspect where you're getting that from. But it really is important that you understand, like, not even just you, like we all have to, like, especially as the women, that we all really understand our biblical role, because I don't know if you know this, but it's in even Ecclesiastes, I think 7, how like among 1,000 men there's not even one woman found. Like I think it was like one man's found, but not one woman. So it's like even harder for us to, I don't know why I keep getting cut off, but I was just gonna say it's just harder for us to enter the kingdom because there's a bit more we have to overcome with our emotions, covetousness, and this and that. And that's why it's good if you do have a biblical man over you. You submit, but even if you don't, what I hope encourages you is 1 Peter 3. I don't know if you're married, but if you are, 1 Peter 3, 1 Corinthians 7. If you're obedient to your husband, even if he's not a believer, possibly he can get saved, just because you obey the Father and put your faith in him. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I don't, like I said, I don't fully understand where I guess you're getting that from, except for, again, maybe my older videos if you've seen them. But I hope now what I've said makes sense to you, because this is what we're called to do as maidservants, serve.